Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword Reforged, a game that I am having a lot of fun playing. As I said before, it looks so good. And actually, Rachel Rogers left a comment on the first part saying that you can actually switch between these new 4K remastered graphics and the original graphics by hitting the tab key. So I'm going to try that out. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at the original! Wow, that is... I mean... I knew it looked good, but jeez, what an overhaul. That is incredible. Wow, okay, yeah, really good. Alright, let's talk to Woman, who we
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world. An expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth.
Oh, okay. Can we talk?
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nico Collard from La Liberté.
Well, what's that, some kind of nightclub?
George.
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Okay, so one thing I actually just want to test here, just to break the immersion, sorry, is whether hitting the tab key also changes the audio to the old audio. So I'm going to give that a go and see what happens. I mean, these icons are the same, so I'm guessing it probably won't, and it just overhauls this, but we'll see.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
No. Okay.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
So the audio is just the same remastered new audio. That's fine. That's interesting to know.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
More about the clown?
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Of course, of course.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Strictly business, nothing else will ever happen here. Alright, well, we've done that. Can we speak to Moo? I think we can. I always forget he's a sergeant in this one, isn't he?
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You are the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Because later on he becomes an inspector, doesn't he? He becomes the inspector.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
Well, very dedicated to your job. Well done.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
I lost him. I figured he went underground.
Do you know how many kilometers of sewers there are beneath this great city?
It's not a question I've lost sleep over.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that Inspector Rousseau will organize a proper search.
Alright, let's ask about the inspector.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rousseau's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Oh, nice thing to say about your boss.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into
sure?
her face, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A.
Yeah, we'll take your word for that.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Okay. We can ask more.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantow.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No.
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Fine. Do you know anything about this paper?
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's
mean-
a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the Clown? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Alright, well, nice talking
See you
to
later, Sergeant.
We'll no doubt see you again later, sir. Let's go down here. So we can't leave, can we? But we can talk to this
The muscular workman wore a morose expression, like a silent warning to leave him to get on with his job.
Yeah, well, we're not going to do that. We're going to talk to him.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
Nah.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Do you know anything about that guy?
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could have knocked his block off.
Alright, well.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantow.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
I mean,
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
what did you call him? Jeez. You know about the clown?
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
Good.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Okay, I mean, we're just asking.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
Yeah.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Okay. Newspaper.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Yeah. Stop moaning.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Cha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say.
No.
All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no?
Oh my god.
What's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Well, that answers that question.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that knight.
Okay, you do that. We'll just keep an eye on this and definitely not take any stuff while you're gone. Don't have to worry. Alright, well, now that he's out of here, let's look at this toolbox.
It was a battered metal toolbox.
We'll take
I found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
a very specific tool, it's got to be said.
It was a tent made out of plastic sheeting. There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
Do we want to use the phone?
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Can we use the phone? I actually can't remember. Oh yeah, I think we can. Oh, we can call... Okay, so we've got the... This is new, isn't it? I don't recall this being in the... Oh, okay, because it looks different. Fine. Can we call Nico?
Bonjour,
Ooh, this looks cool.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobbart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
It looks so good, doesn't it? It just looks so clean and... I love it. I love it, guys. In case you couldn't tell, I love it. You know, obviously I'm relatively new to being a fan of the Broken Sword series. I only, like, did my blind Let's Play of all of them. When did I start that? About 2 years ago? And I just love this. I think it's fantastic. I wish more games of this era would get remade like this, because I would pay good money for all of them. I wouldn't lie to you, I really would. Let's see now if we've got... so where was the inventory? It's the bag, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's open this up. Yay. Stick that back
I
in our
lifted the
pocket.
cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Entrance to a sewer. Okay, well, should we head down into the entrance to the sewer? Bye, George. And we are into the sewers. Okay, we can go back up. Straight away we can see a red ball here. Ugh. That dead rat.
It was a shiny red plastic ball, sat incongruously on the slippery green slimed floor.
Lovely description there, George.
As I
Thank you.
picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Yeah. It's a clown's nose, George.
It was the clown's red nose.
Right, I just want to see if that rat is there in the... No, it's not. See, I mean, like I said, I didn't play the original. I played the director's cut. But as far as I know, the director's cut was sort of just like a remaster. Like it didn't add anything new. So that little rat detail is new. Look, all of this is different and new. It's so good. Like, they haven't just overhauled, like, gone in and gone, okay, yeah, let's just, like, sharpen this up. They've actually redesigned areas. It's really cool, really cool. I know some of you guys might be watching thinking, like, shut up, stop going on about it. But I just think it's so good. I really do. Tissue.
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue.
Alright, well, let's take that.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ooh, lovely. Thank you, George. Scrap of material.
It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike.
Right, let's take that. And
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Okay, and there's a way up here as well. Let's just have a look at these new additions.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris.
Okay, the tissue.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
And scrap of metal.
It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Metal, material, scrap of metal. Alright guys, well, I tell you what, we will head up here into whatever waits above in the next one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Temly Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zoltes, and I will see you next time.